The Battle of Agincourt, 1415. France, October 25th, 1415. A muddy field near the small village of Agincourt, nestled in the north of France. This is where one of the most unlikely victories in military history would unfold. It was St. Crispin's Day, and the dawn of a blood-soaked legend. The 100 Years' War had raged between England and France for decades, a bitter, tangled conflict over thrones, pride, and power. King Henry V of England, young but fierce, believed he had a rightful claim to the French crown. To press his claim, he launched a campaign deep into enemy territory. But by the time he reached Agincourt, his army was battered, starving, and outnumbered. Nearly 6,000 English soldiers faced a force of over 20,000 French knights and men-at-arms. It should have been a slaughter, but the muddy terrain and tight battlefield would turn the tide. Henry placed his longbowmen behind wooden stakes, and as the French knights charged, their horses sank into the thick, rain-soaked mud. Then came the hail of arrows, thousands of them, darkening the sky. Armour crumpled, horses screamed, men suffocated under the weight of bodies and steel. The battlefield turned into a swamp of blood and filth. French nobility died in heaps, trapped, trampled, butchered. And when the English feared another charge, Henry gave a brutal command: execute the prisoners. Hundreds of captured French knights were slain, helpless. In the end, over 6,000 French troops lay dead. The English? Barely a few hundred. Agincourt wasn't just a victory, it was a massacre and a message that cunning, terrain, and strategy could defeat brute power, that war had changed, and that even kings could carve legends from the mud. Henry V became a hero in England. He later forced the French to sign the Treaty of Troyes, naming him heir to the French throne. He ruled both kingdoms briefly, but fate had other plans. Just 7 years later, in 1422, Henry died of dysentery during another campaign in France. He never lived to see his united empire, but his legacy, written forever in history. And Agincourt, a symbol of courage, brutality, and one of the most unbelievable military upsets of all time.
History may glorify the victors, but it never hides the cost. If you made it this far, you're not just watching, you're remembering. Hit that like, drop a comment, subscribe for more untold chapters carved in blood and fire. Until next time, stay curious, stay brave, and remember, war leaves no soul untouched.